Hello everyone and welcome to another video brought to you by the Machamp King here, and I am doing another Legacy deck. I really want to focus on doing Legacy decks and doing things that are Legacy and just pumping out as much older content as possible for those who like the format and who are gonna miss it as soon as live comes, who knows when. A lot of these decks might not be playable for, we might not see these come to life anymore. So today I'm going to be focusing on Garchomp, yes. So this deck revolves around Gabite's ability Dragon Call. You may search your deck for a dragon Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. This deck gets really set up real quick. I am going to make one slight change though. We don't really see a lot of use for the execute, so this is a change that I wanted to do because we just don't use it all that often. So we take execute out, and I wanted to put in what's that guy? I forget his name. Sorry, it's a Pokepower. There we are. Smeargles. I wanted some Smeargles. Okay. So I will save my deck. So sorry for the delay, guys. So this is the deck. We have 2 Smeargles, 2 Swabbles, and 2 Altarias with its Flight Song ability. Your Dragon Pokemon's attack do 20 more damage. 4 Gabites, 4 Gibbles, 4 Gabites, 4 Garchomps, a Pokemon Catcher, 2 Energy Search, 4 Junk Arm, 4 Level Balls, a Pokegear 2 Pokegear 3.0s, 2 Super Rods, 2 Ultra Balls, 3 Pokemon Collectors, 4 Junipers, 4 Oak's Theory, 2 Silver Bangles, 2 of the unit energy with these 4, the Lightning, Water, Metal, and Fighting, and then a 5-4 of the water, or I'm sorry, a 5-5 of the water and fighting energies. So let's see how this plays out. The main thing that we want to do is we want to sit behind Smeargle and just totally build up all of the Gabites we can, so that we can put our Garchomps in play and just totally destroy. Garchomp has 1 attack doing 60. If both Altaria in play, that for 1 energy it does 100, and 100 in Legacy is quite a lot. And then another one for another energy, I think it does 120, so you're hitting for 160, which will almost knock out some Pokemon EXs. And if you have a Silver Bengal attached, that does an extra 30 damage, and so you can use Garchomp's second attack for 2 energy to knock out some EX Pokemon. So we did get the Smeargle. We have to be careful with the Smeargle in case the only supporter we can copy in our opponent's hand is a Research. We definitely don't want to do that. But let's get ourselves a Gibble. So we can go into Gabite next turn, they do not have anything, they will Hypnotoxic Laser us, which will shut off our Portrait ability, so that is not very good. But we can sit behind the poison for now. They only do have one energy in their hand, which is fantastic. And there's I don't remember them having a draw support. So Ultra Ball. Oh, they're just gonna toss both of them. Okay, they're gonna Smeargle ourselves, which is fine. They can retreat and Smeargle. They'll probably do Research or Juniper because that's an extra card and they're not discarding anything. For some reason, I did not expect for them to get a Smeargle themselves, but you never know. There we go, there's the laser. So we're not going to be able to use our ability anymore, or our Poke Power, I should say. But that's fine. I want to sit behind this Smeargle as long as I can. Oh, okay. They're forcing us to go into the Gabite, but that does take away our poison, which is fine by me. That is fine. Let us get a Swablu here. Let's Dragon Call for another Gibble. Let's Oak, and if we can get an energy, I'd rather sit behind a Smeargle again. So let's detach this water energy. And what do they have? A Getsis. Your opponent reveals his or her hand, shuffles all items to be found there. Alright. Doesn't hurt us any. So they are shuffling their switch card. And I get to draw one. Okay, fair enough. So we can grab another Gabite, evolve our Gibble, and then do another. So that does two things away. The energy search. I should have seen that coming, and I could have played the energy search, but we'll see. Then they just scoop. I don't know what they saw in their hand, but well, let's just try this again. They didn't even let us set up to show you the skills of the deck. Okay. So let's do another game here. But that's kind of what you want to do. The more Gibbles you can get down turn 1 or turn 2, the more Gabites you can use to get other Gabites to get other dragon Pokemon. So it's like the more Gabites you set up, the more Gibbles you set up, the more Gabites you can grab, and then the quicker you can have all of these dragon Pokemon in play. So Ryuku, 1 kill. Or is it Ryuk, 1 kill? I don't know. Does anyone know a Ryuk? I think that's how you spell it, R-Y-U-K. Ryuk. I think that is the, like, demon, or like the, what do they call it in the series, in the anime? I'm thinking of Death Note, by the way, just so you guys know. I think that's the name of the god, or the, I can't remember what the term they use is, but it's the one who likes apples. So, comment down below if you want to correct me, but I think that's how the name is spelled. So it could be, our opponent could be Ryuku 1 kill, or just Ryuk U 1 kill. So, I don't know, but we're just waiting for our opponent to get set up here with their Sableye deck, I suppose. Setting up a lot of things on the bench. draw. Okay, that doesn't help us any. That really doesn't help us any. Let's portrait. Nothing. Great. Your opponent switches one. Pokemon Circulator. So they have a DCE and a... Okay, so they can power up the Skarmory. But that was not good. Okay, new theory works, I suppose. But what stinks is we cannot get any Gibbles on our field, which is not the best setup. If any of you saw this deck list before I started my matches, with the Execute at least, I won 9 out of 12, which is a pretty good percentage. You win 75% of your matches in Legacy with this deck. Okay, so they didn't do anything. Let's do Oak, because I don't want to research that Altaria and Gibble and Gabite away. Okay, so we can do Swablu's, that's fine. Do we get... No, he just drew another energy. Okay. Again, I don't want to use Ultra Ball, because I don't want to get rid of the Garchomp. If I hadn't... And I don't want to get rid of the new theory. So next turn, if we draw something we can discard, we'll discard the Energy Search and that card for a Gibble. Okay, so he's just going to start hitting me. So I can't be using my ability, or my Poke Power. Okay, so, okay. So they're going to use the Circulator now. Which is fine. I'll just use Energy Search, retreat back into the Smeargle, and... Okay, so, yeah. Energy Search. Let's just grab, 3 or 3. Ugh. Okay, so we did prize a lot of energy. So let's just retreat back into the Smeargle. Let's do New Theory. There we go. We get a couple of Gibbles down. Don't want to do my other Smeargle. Portrait? Nope, just straight up energy. So our opponent isn't getting the best draws. And actually, if we get something discardable, we can use Junk Arm for Level Ball to get another Pokemon in play. We're getting a little bit lucky that they haven't been able to draw, but we've also been getting unlucky ourselves, so it kind of evens out because we haven't had that quick of a start. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to use Junk Arm. But I don't want to use... Okay. Well, let's do Gabite to get another Gabite to get a Gibble. And we'll actually just end our turn there, so I can evolve into Garchomp next turn. And then research. Or I keep saying research, it's the same effect, but it's Professor Juniper. Sorry guys. It is Professor Juniper. This is Legacy we're playing, so. Okay, so Steelix. This seems to be an awfully slow setup for a steel deck. Like, I assume all three of their hand, all three cards in their hand is still metal energy, so. Yep, tone deaf again, okay. Sounds good. So before we evolve, let's Dragon Call for the other Gabite. Let's Garchomp. And since we drew something discardable, we'll use Junk Arm for Level Ball. Level Ball gets Altaria. let's drag and call for the other Altaria. And let's Gabite for the other Garchomp. And see how quick things can get set up when you have a couple of Gabites in play. There we go, guys. So let's attach to the Garchomp. And yeah, that's about it. So we will sit behind this Smeargle another 2 turns, because they're probably going to attack us 2 turns. And then we can just use Mach Cut for 100 damage. And then Dragon Blade. I'm sorry, I did miscue the energy. So it's 100 for Dragon Blade, 140 if you have both Altaria in play. So and then with the Bengal is 170, which does KO EX Pokemon. So we will do Gabite for the Garchomp, and we will have all 3 Garchomps in play. So there we go. We do have 4, but once they knock out the Smeargle, we can level ball for the other Gabite. I think it's still in the deck. So I could have attached to, let's see, Steelix. Okay, so Garchomp. And we will be doing this level ball. Okay, so yeah, the Gabite and the other Garchomp are in the prizes, which is fine. So we're doing 100 damage. Okay. So we will want to Dragon Blade next turn. We will mill 2 cards out of our deck, but that will let us one-hit KO the Steelix. And we should be up and running, guys. Like, we have this Garchomp with 1 energy. We'll attach the water for 2. And, yeah. There shouldn't be much left this opponent can do to stop us. Unless they pull out something crazy. Oof. Couple of Jirachi EXs. The one thing I might put in the deck is maybe a Pokemon a Pokemon Reversal, since we're playing Legacy. Because, you know, if they put a Jirachi EX on the bench, it's so KOable. You can knock it out so easily, so that would be an easy 2 prizes. I don't have any Gust cards up in this deck, just with all of the 4/4/4 lines I'm playing and all of the level balls, and just trying to get those Gabites is, you know, that's fine. We don't need, this deck doesn't rely on those Gust cards too heavily. If you wanted to switch maybe a couple of Junk Arms maybe for a reversal or 2, like, that's fine. Okay, what's Steelix gonna do? This could one-hit KO us if their Steel Swing hits 2 heads. And it didn't, so what a waste of building that up. Alright, guys. Dragon Blade. What do we mill? Water and Energy Search. That's fine. That's fine. We got a water. And now there's not really anything they can do here. Their Bouffalant, like, it's essentially, because of its ability, 120, but again, with our 2 Altarias, we're doing 140. So this is going to get one-hit KO'd. Even with the cape, it's 140. Yeah, even with the cape, it's a one-hit KO. Oof, Enhanced Hammer. That's fine. We drew a water energy. No worries. No worries. We did have Junk Arm to get Energy Search as well, so no worries there. Switch. Okay, so nothing there. They're just going to attach, I think, to their Buffalont. Yep. Alright, so we attach, and let's just mock cut. We're just essentially just mowing over all of their Pokemon right now. Oh, we got the Garchomp, so if we can get the Gibble, let's try and build up all 4 Garchomps. This isn't doing... Oh, it is. Wait. Damage done to the attacks of the Pokemon that Metal Energy is attached is reduced by 10. Ignore this effect if the Pokemon that Metal Energy... Oh, yeah. So this doesn't even do anything. So let's just Dragon Blade, because the Metal Energy doesn't do anything. Because it's not a Metal Pokemon. That's what I thought. Alright, guys. So they have absolutely nothing they can do. They hit us for 60. They hit us for 20 damage to our oh my gosh. They did 20 damage to our Altaria, and then 60 damage to our Garchomp, and that is it. So maybe they're just feeding the Jirachi EX to us just so we can end the game for 2 prizes. I don't think they wanted to send in this little dude. Sharon. Yeah, can't do anything, guys. So we are going to win this game. Good game to our opponent. I'll just do this well played here. There's nothing really else I don't think they can do. Everything else is... So, anyways, if you liked this deck, or if you thought that there was any better changes I could have made, please like, comment, subscribe. I hope you like seeing it work and seeing it set up. But let's just do our mock cut and end the game. Please like, subscribe, comment, support me any way you can or any way you like. I just absolutely love making videos for you, especially Legacy videos and things like that. So again, this is the Machamp King. Until next time.